Brothers and sisters, glad to see y'all still aboard. Now, this is what we call the 7.1, meaning we're going to climb step by step on up into that old octave. Infinity, you feel me? This is just conversation. Pay attention. Peep. Check this out, brothers and sisters. Matter of fact, we'll do it like this. They had my son Ra, aka Roscoe, locked up for pretty much being the flyest son that a father could ever have. But anyway, he got this fly-ass girl named Cara. Beautiful chick. I mean sister. Excuse my lingo. What I'm saying is, after he let go of all those damn chicken eggs, him and Cara became like two birds of a feather flocking together, you feel me? Now, they said Roscoe got fly at the mouth with the pigs that don't even fly straight. But they treating him like he got caught with a kilo or something. A key. A coke. 1,000 G's. A bird. 2.2 pounds on the eyeball. 4. A birdie. You feel me? But in all actuality, he was just being a fly knocker. And since he was so fly, it wasn't all in there singing like a damn bird. You know how them pigs be. They get jealous, they start hating. They started treating him foul. You hear me? Foul, flat out. So when I bailed the boy out, I told him, look, as soon as we make it back to the hoot ride, oh, by the way, that's a 2002 Ford Thunderbird. But anyway, I told him, I said, as soon as we start to pull off, and you are free as a bird, roll the window down and flip they ass the bird. Go ahead, give they ass the middle finger. I'll give it to him with you. Now, after we flipped they ass the bird, them pigs was salty. They had they beaks frowned all up, giving us the evil eye for the hawk and shit, a evil hawk's eye. I ain't give a flying fuck. They had Roscoe down there taking bird baths and shit because y'all foul ass shies. Foul. But he cool now though. Back to the same old fly ass ride. Feel me? Plus he was considered a hero in the hood to the young hawks and the young chicks in this flock. You feel me? Now, they said he was a hood hero because he was fly enough to flip the cops the bird for treating him like he had a bird, a key, while riding in a Thunderbird with me. Oh, and speaking of my Thunderbird, a couple of my guys from my own flock was tripping on me though, right? Because I told them I was gonna put a snake head emblem on the front of my Thunderbird. They laughing, you know how your boys be. But they flipped out when they seen the results. It was like the missing magical piece to the puzzle. Especially when I told them why. I told them, I said, This emblem here is to ward off peasants and player haters who prey on fly guys such as myself. And I said it while I put them in the mind of Superfly. Then I hit them with the Viking boats and the pirate ships. Pirate, pineal, pirate ships with the sea serpent or dragon on the front like a car emblem, you feel me? Or like the Egyptians with the snake protruding from the headdress. Even gave my little Jews on the Ethiopian text, where the sun god or high god Ra or Re used the formula of Rajet to create a rearing cobra for which he strapped to his forehead to ward off his adversaries. You feel me? My homeboy Harold, he said that's some fly ass shit. And I see where you're coming from. But my homeboy Rob, he was like, I can't smell that or taste that, dog. That shit for the birds, matter of fact. So Harold was like, for the birds? You need to be more open-minded, brother, and quit thinking like a damn bird brain. So I'm like, what's wrong with having a bird brain? So Rob looks at Harold. Shit, Harold looks at me. So I say it again. Bird brain. So Harold said explain. So I said, red pill or blue pill? This fool gonna try to be smart and say the damn purple pill. So I said, oh, you trying to come out fly. So I hit him with some fly shit. I say, the color purple, first off, ain't just about Oprah Winfrey. You gotta add Hoppo in there too, you feel me? Add it. The word purple is said to come from Old English through the word purpul, Purpul, which derives from the Latin word purpura, Purpura, linked to the Greek word porphyra. Pay attention. P-O-P. Stop. H-U-R-A. Porphyra. The name of the Tyrian purple dye stemming from the mucus secreted by the spiny dye murex snail. Murex snail. The first recorded use of the word purple was said to be in the English language in the year 975 AD. In heraldry, the word purpure, P-U-R, P-U-R-P-U-R-E is used for the word purple. Imperial purple was one of the most expensive colors to acquire in ancient times, a color of royalty. The Tyrian purple was used in the war banner of the Byzantine Emperor Comnenus, the double-headed eagle, which is similar to the combination of Ra and Haru. Double bird heads, Ra and Haru, who are one. Haru Raha, a name that equals 418, a specific name for Horus, as the Lord of the two-in-one. Now, let us link this to the brain. The eye of Ra, Haru, depicts the hidden areas of the brain that holds the potential for each person to attain their birthright of spiritual connections with the higher self, with the higher God self. And due to the fact that Haru, aka Hercules, aka Harry Potter, avenged the death of his father Asur, aka Osiris, in the battle against Set, Haru was labeled a hero and called the Avenger, for which the word Avenger is the same as Avenger. Avenger. And Haru represents the falcon bird, which is a scavenger. Haru, the hero, the falcon, the solar hawk, the winged solar disc deity can fly anywhere at supernatural speeds. And Superman can fly faster than the speed of light. Superman, as being from Krypton, receives his power from the Earth's yellow sun. Haru's powers emanate from the sun because he is an aspect of the sun. Haru lost his father. Superman lost his parents. Haru possesses the all-seeing eye of Atumbre, which is also an aspect of his mother, or Set, thereby giving him omniscience and solar heat vision. Everybody knows Superman has X-ray vision and heat vision. They even call Superman a damn bird when they say, look up in the sky. It's a bird. It's a plane. It's Superman's lying ass. What I'm saying is, the Super Haru, Haru, was depicted as a superhero in Africa thousands of years before Clark Kent, aka Kal-El, Kal-El for those who can't spell. Now, in some places, Haru, aka Horus, aka Harold, Herod, Hercules, Jesus, Dionysus, Jesus, ours, Horus, Haru, is known as the greatest hero that lives in the mind of man. The mind of man. The mind, for which the mind is the great womb for bringing forth thought. Tahuti, the ibis bird, Birdbrains. The pituitary gland is the positive masculine charge, and the pineal gland is the negative feminine charge, male and female, red and blue, the color purple, the color of the seat of the soul. Now, the four regions of the brain consist of the brainstem, the diencephalon, the cerebellum, and the cerebrum. Now, within the brainstem, we have what some would call the reticular activity system, RAS, RAS, or RAIS, which filters important and unimportant information, for which thrives through and from the sensory input. Now, within this diencephalon region lies two of the four thalamuses or thalamuses. These two represents the thalamus and the hypothalamus. I like to say hypothalamus. Thalamus, the high. Hypothalamus, the low. Above, below. Sun, set. Haru, set. Haru the high, set the low, for which hypo means under, or lower, meaning the lower thalamus, the lower self of the brain, of the mind, the hellish state of the brain, set, which makes Haru the higher self, the thalamus. Added, Haru is depicted as a falcon or a man with a bird head. Now, the thalamus and the hypothalamus or hypothalamus are two structures out of many that dwell in the chambers of what we call the limbic system. And another name for the limbic system is called the Birdbrain. But anyway, now, Rob is looking at me, and he nodding his head, and he say, now, I see your point. It's similar to the pineal gland also being called the canarium, like the canary bird. So I was like, hell yeah, the canary bird. Also like the oriole bird, which is similar to Ori. Ori, O-R-I, like the oriole bird. But O-R-I is linked to the part of the head up top, the top part of the dome. The oriole bird, usually found in high, large, leafy areas, areas. But you don't usually find them in the deep forest areas. The oriole bird, like Ori, the Ori part of the head. What about the Baltimore Oriole, which is the state bird of Baltimore, Maryland, added the inspiration for the Baltimore Orioles baseball club, with the Oriole colors of black and a bright orange, like how the sun appears at certain times. Baltimore Orioles, Baltimore Ravens, Baltimore Baltimore Ravens. Ra and Ray, for which the Raven Birdbrain is rated amongst the dolphin, the crow, and the chimpanzee's brain when it comes to intellect. A bright, sophisticated species. For example, The raven bird likes to play games with other animals like dogs and wolves, with the intelligence to create toys, which is a rare attribute for animals. They use sticks, small twigs, rocks, pieces of bark, even pine cones. Pine, like pineal, pine cones to play with each other with. In the wild, ravens have pushed rocks down on human beings to keep them from climbing up to their nests. Ravens are known to steal fish from fishermen by pulling the fisherman's line out of the ice hole and eating the fish right there in their face. They even play dead next to carcasses to ward off other scavenger ravens in order to have a solitary feast, you feel me? In captivity, ravens can actually learn to talk better than some parrots. They also mimic other noises like toilet flushing, car engines, and more. Like, they can imitate wolves and foxes to attract them to the carcasses that ravens wouldn't normally be able to crack open themselves. What I'm saying is, after the wolf is finished eating, the raven gets the leftovers, scavenging. Using beak-like and wing-like hand gestures to indicate input to fellow ravens. And since they can learn to speak, this puts the raven in the brackets of vibration and speech. What I'm saying is, many of us know that the singing behavior of birds is similar to human speech, as well as the circuitry of the brain. This is to say that birds and humans essentially use the same genes to speak or access or express sound. Hummingbirds, songbirds, crows, parrots, mockingbirds, ravens, Baltimore ravens, who wear the black and purple. Purple is a relative of violet. Plus, the color purple depicts the pineal gland region, the third eye chakra, and the crown. Purple pill shit. So now, Harold cracks a smile, and he said, "Fool, I thought you was gonna talk about Birdbrains from the mutants, X-Men, all that type of shit." So I'm like, X-Men, you may have a point, Geraldo. Birdbrain was a part of the mutant world, along with many other mutants that we can discuss on that level. But one in particular is the phoenix, the firebird, for which phoenix correlates with the words phonics, phonetic, photo, phone, Phoenician, for which the Phoenicians' royalty will lead you back to the color purple. You feel me? The royal color. The firebird, the phoenix, like Phoenix, Arizona. Peep. The ARI, or every word, in Arizona, in the Badaga language. This word will lead you to the meaning of the sun, of the sun, and is used as a male name at times, being changed to Harry, Harold, Geraldo, Air, Ori, like Oreo, Arian, Ariana, Ariel. Those are feminine names right there. Add it. Aries, the head of the so-called zodiac. Aries, the ram, which we can formulate into Mars. Ram spelled backwards, like Mars, the red planet. Red like the Arizona Cardinals. A to Z. And some of the things linked to the symbolism of the Greek god Ares is the burning torch fire, a vulture, a dog, woodpecker, peckerwood, eagle, the wise owl, the blazing flame of the sun, ARI, Ari, like ant, auntie, aura, arithmetic, Arizona, hot Arizona, hot horizon on ya, who'd ride on ya, add it. The word ARI can also relate to the lion, bravery, or the gatherer, add it. The supreme mind, or thinker, the supreme mental arena, arena, the supreme mental arena. Now, the word zona, ZONA, will lead you to the zones of the anatomy, or a segment zone, or belt-like circular structure, encirclings of the body. Also related to the human ovum, or mammalian ovum. Arizona Cardinal, the Baltimore Raven, the Baltimore Oriole, the Phoenix, the Phoenicerous bird, the sunbird. All these birds and more, passerine birds, a person that knows these things would know that this will lead you to the perching species, with 3 toes in the front and 1 toe in the back for a total of 4 toes. Now, when you think of the Atlanta Falcon symbol and you visualize the eye structure of the Eye of Horus, you'll see a resemblance. Added, the name Heru is linked to the falcon bird in Egypt, Kemet. So when you say falcon, you are saying Heru in some cases. Added, our ancestors knew the science and the connection of the nature of man with the natures of the animals, the planet, and the universe, equipped with a bird's eye view of a bird's eye and the third eye connection. Heru, aka Horus, is also connected to Hathor, who is at times depicted as a bull-headed goddess, which represents the term bullseye. Mike Jordan was good at shooting at the bullseye as a bull, wasn't he? Wasn't he? And speaking of bullseye, even the shape of the human eye socket, yeah, some say the eyeball. I'ma say the human eye socket. Even the shape of the human eye socket, in one way or another, resembles the shape of an almond. Ra. Added, the almond is also called the amygdala, for which the amygdala is also a ganglion of the limbic system in the brain, revolving around the tonsils. And the amygdala is also where, if you look at it, you'll actually see the same thing. What I'm saying is, an almond. Repeat what I'm saying. Anatomically, it describes two almond-shaped groups of neurons, for lack of better words, located deep within the medial temporal lobes of the brain. Now, give me a second, brothers and sisters, as I indulge in my nature's choice. Now, take a minute and relax. Hey, indulge in yourself by getting yourself some nature's choice. Get to nature. Pete, check this out. Oh, wait a minute. Pete, the amygdala word begins with the letters A-M-Y. Amy. Like aim. Which is linked to sight, calculating, and focus. See what I'm saying? Add it. The amygdala is responsible for emotions, memory, survival instincts, playing as at 6'5" in order to detect danger and fear like a detective or like a private eye. Now, this private eye works right down the hall from Mr. Hypothalamus, who is a neighbor of the pituitary gland, aka the third eye, aka the single eye, the master gland, spiritual insight, super sight, like Superman vision or Supergirl vision. Added, Supergirl was also called the Flame Bird, aka Ariella, the Matrix, or Kara, Ka, and Ra. The word Ka relates to the spirit and more. Added, we have the word Ra. Really? Anyway, the pituitary gland, the sixth chakra region, some say the brow chakra, which represents the color of dark indigo purple or bluish purple, must connect with the seventh chakra, aka the pineal gland, which represents the actual color purple. Sixth and seventh chakra, 13. Superpower, super sun, Subaru, Haru, Afro Samurai, Superman, Supergirl, Kara, aka Ariella, aka The Matrix, Red Pill, Blue Pill, that purple, Granddaddy, Kush. Gon' get blowed like the wind do, and roll through the zones and homes of the dome like some CeeLo dice. Peep the Black Hawk down. See how to kill a mockingbird from a bird's eye view. Ren, rule. Ron, rule. And speaking of bird's eye view, the eyes on the tail feather of the peacock. Shake your tail feather. The peacock is a symbol of royalty, spirituality, guidance, protection, watchfulness, awakening, vision. In Christianity, the peacock represents the all-seeing church, for which the word church is similar and links you to the word chakra. Also, representing resurrection and immortality, the peacock is also linked to many, many deities. Added, the phoenix is said to be the modern peacock. Yeah. But what's funny is, people like to say shit like, quit riding my cock, or quit riding his bird, or get off my bird. They talking about the damn dingaling, the penis. So instead of Birdbrain, you could be called a damn dickhead, or a dork, or a dodo. He's nutty up top. He's a nutcase, or a nuthead. Peacock, pea-brain, penis, cock. Most lonely guys ejaculate the cock with the hand. At the same time, we got a man named Hancock, aka Will Smith, who wore the bird right on the front of his skull cap. His toboggan, right where the third eye can see it. Haru, aka hero, like Hancock, who was a hero. Horace, whore, har, Harlem, Ray, Ra, Rosmere. Respect, 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 Ra, respect, Ra. Aspect, aspect, Asuru, Asor, father of Haru, the heart of the thalamus chamber. Up the hall from the hippocampus. Hippo like the hippo animal, or like a hypocrite, or a hypocrite. What about Hippocrates? Are you hip to the paradigm of Mistleplick and Jedi mind tricks. The only way Superman could beat Mistleplick was to decode the codes within the riddle, like Batman had to do. The hippocampus. Hippo. Like the hippo animal. Or like hypocrite. What about Hippocrates? Or another name for Haru, which is, you know what? Stay tuned for the next one.